Ever wonder what these keto folks are eating when they take keto breaks? Check this video out. It's what I eat in a day when I'm just doing intermittent fasting without keto. All right? See you in a bit. Hey, my name is Ileka. I'm a wife and a mom of 4 who lost 120 pounds through exercise and the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting. Sometimes when I do intermittent fasting, I do it with keto. That's most of the time. And then sometimes I take keto breaks and I'll do intermittent fasting without keto. So it's not keto at all. And so in this video, and I've done videos like this in the past, but in this video, I'm showing you how I do intermittent fasting to maintain and or lose weight when I'm taking my keto breaks. Because a lot of people, they talk about how, when they go off of keto, they gain weight back. But this is how I stay on track with intermittent fasting and not necessarily keto. So I'm eating foods that are not keto friendly at all, right? But it's still things going to give me good fiber, going to keep me full, and it's going to allow me to continue, my body's going to process it well, right? Because again, that fiber and things like that. And also I'm giving my body a chance to kind of relax, a chance to recover, a chance to process all the foods during that intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting for me, a lot of times looks like I eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. and then from 8 p.m. to 12 noon, I fast, right? Which means that I'm not eating, nothing's going in my system. And so my body's getting a chance for autophagy, which is cell regeneration, things like that, right? And it's also getting a chance to process all my food. So my body gets a chance to rest, because if it's constantly processing food, it doesn't have a chance to recover from that. And so I'm giving my body a chance for that. And so that's the reason for intermittent fasting. And so in this video, I'm showing you what I eat in a day, intermittent fasting. And of course, my kids will be there too. And I may even pop in a workout video at the end or something like that. But because of course, I still work out every day, even when I do intermittent fasting. No matter what eating program I'm doing, for the most part, I get a workout in, because for me, that's my stress reliever. And I'm a firm believer that if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So I've got to keep my body moving, because when I was over 300 pounds and I wasn't moving, my body began to stiffen up and I was not able to just jump right up and do the things that I needed to do. I couldn't jump right up and do much of anything because my knees were hurting so bad and my back was hurting so bad. So I wanted to make sure that I am always able to continue to move. I continue to exercise just about every day. All right, so check out this video. I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. Instagram is Keto Mama Makeover. LinkedIn is Ileka Falette. And I also have a Clubhouse now, so go ahead and follow me on that. It's also called Ileka Falette. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. All right, getting my bike in. Like I always say, I do fasted cardio because it's the first thing I do in the morning. And the reason is because that's gonna help me burn the most calories, right? After this, I'll get some weights in and then go upstairs and have breakfast. But this is how I like to start off my day. Plus it gives me those endorphins to really push through the rest of the day. And I need that. And this is my first meal of the day, right? It's a lot of food actually, but it's gonna keep me satiated, keep me full, and give me what I need so I'm not looking to snack in between, right? And so I'm starting off with my fiber. You guys know I love, love, love oatmeal, right? So what I'm doing is I've got oatmeal that I just sweeten with a little bit of stevia, and it's gluten-free organic oatmeal, sweetened with a little stevia, and then I put some blueberries in it. And then I also have some, what is this? Yogurt, just plain yogurt, right? Plain Greek yogurt. And I added some blueberries and raspberries to it and sweetened that with a little stevia as well. And that's it. This is my whole meal. And it is really good. The good thing is it's gonna keep me full pretty much the whole day. Or not whole day, but for at least 3 to 4 hours before I need to have my next meal. And the thing is, what I'm doing is I'm calling it intuitive eating. So basically I eat when I'm hungry, but when I do eat, I eat foods that are gonna fuel my body, that's gonna fill me up and keep me going, as opposed to having me hungry in 2 hours, So my meals are gonna have quite a bit of fiber in it. Like, you all know how much fiber oatmeal has in it. And I'll have my carbs earlier in the day, because that's kind of what I do when I'm doing intermittent fasting. So my carbs are usually earlier in the day. And then for dinner, I try and stay away from the carbs. And I also usually have my meals between usually between 12 and around 8. Sometimes that 12 gets pushed back, like today it's 1:30. And then my last meal will be before 8 p.m. And usually my meals will consist of about, usually maybe 3 meals, 2 to 3, right? So I'll have this, and then I'll probably have a shake in a few hours, and then I'll have dinner. And my shake will have some like avocado in it and things like that, right? Those things that I love. So it allows me to be able to eat, stay full, and also keep the energy that I need. Because when my body is fueled, I have the energy I need to keep pushing and keep going. And so this is kind of how I eat. When I do intermittent fasting. And because I chose to eat when the kids are in class, there's no one here trying to steal my food. That's nice. All right, here, let me show you how I make this. All right, so I just finished my workout. Now I'm about to nourish my body, right? And so what I'm doing today is I'm having oatmeal. Remember, I'm doing intermittent fasting. So it is around 1:30 and I'm having my first meal of the day. Got my workout in, and now I'm gonna have some oatmeal, which I sweeten with a couple of drops of stevia. Just sweeten the water before making the oatmeal. A couple of drops of stevia, let me get that in there. And I actually use gluten-free organic oatmeal for this. And I also have my Too Good yogurt. So I get the Too Good plain yogurt, and I put 4 ounces in here. And I just weigh my 4 ounces of yogurt right on my regular scale, right? And then I sweeten that with a few drops of stevia as well. Then I take about 6 ounces to a cup of fresh fruit. So right in here is raspberries and blueberries. And I basically just split them between my 2 meals. So I put some of the blueberries and raspberries right in the yogurt, and then I put the rest right here in the oatmeal. And there you go. This is my meal for the day. I'm having yogurt that's gonna give me my protein. It's gonna get me going. It's gonna give me my fruit in there too. And it's gonna fill me up. And then I also have my oatmeal, which is gonna be the fiber that I need. And it's also gonna fill me up. So together, I should be pretty good. All right, so it is dinner time. And our hair is still a mess. We're gonna, at some point, we're gonna do our hair, right? Yeah. So I am having my turkey taco salad, and they are having tacos with cheese, right? Turkey tacos with cheese and some rice and peas. And so I was actually able to put a little bit of rice and peas on mine too.
I don't really like the peas.
Oh, she doesn't really like the peas.
They're good like life.
So this is how we do it. I don't normally have the taco shell. I normally just eat mine over spinach. But I make sure theirs has some vegetables in it. So there's some celery in there and some spinach and stuff like that in their tacos as well.
It's not spinach in mine, it's only this.
Oh, wow. You missed out on the spinach. You like it? Yeah. Good meals.
Only when there's cheese on it.
Yeah, only with cheese. And what's cool is what I tend to do is, if we have something like tacos one day, the next day, I'll make a ton of, first of all, when I do tacos, I make a ton of meat, right? I make like 2 pounds of ground turkey. And then I split it. After I cooked it all, I'll go ahead and split it in half. Half will go to tacos, and then the other half will be for dinner the next day, which is gonna be spaghetti. So I'll just take that same ground turkey, season it a little differently. It's already made, so I just add the seasonings afterwards and turn it into spaghetti. So that just makes it easier for me, right? Because it's always talking about like those tips that moms have, or moms need sometimes, to make things a little more simple, right? So I think about that when I'm doing my meal planning. I'll go ahead and have something like ground turkey, and I'll make it on, let's say, a Tuesday, and that's gonna be 2 days of meals, right? And then let's say, so now on Thursday, I've got to think about what I'm gonna have again. Probably some chicken. I'll go ahead and make either buy a rotisserie chicken from the store, or make a big pan of chicken, baked chicken, or actual chicken in the air fryer or whatever, and that's gonna be dinner the next couple days. So one day it might be just regular chicken with a side of broccoli, maybe some rice or something like that, and the next day it'll be chicken with I'll just change the chicken, or maybe I'll make it as barbecue chicken, or I'll make it as a buffalo chicken, or whatever. You know, just kind of change it up, right? But using that same thing that I cooked one time, because that's the move, is to cook it once and use it multiple times. So you're enjoying your food, huh?
But put the spaghetti with cheese. So you put cheese on the spaghetti.
Oh yeah, you put cheese on spaghetti too.
But we did last time.
Yeah. And look at this.
Mr. Jelly.
Because we're eating at the same time, I get to eat my own meal myself.
Nope.
Now anybody ask me for my food.
I know you're eating here alone without anybody.
What? That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is what we eat in a day. This is our meal. This is my dinner. And this is just how I do it, right? To stay healthy and to plan for the family. All right, so catch you in a bit. Let me show you how we make it. All right, so starting off with the ground turkey. I'm just kind of cooking that. I usually make about 2 pounds, so I have some left over. I season it up pretty good. And I add celery. I'm adding my avocado. Then I'll get the ground turkey in it. So top it with the ground turkey. And then I'm gonna add a couple of tablespoons of some leftover rice and black beans we had. Throw that on there. And then I'll add a little salsa, organic. And that's my turkey taco salad. All right, so it's Taco Tuesday. And I have a taco salad. Yum. All right, and I'm finishing the night with my Dry Farms non-toxic wine. You can find the link in the description. This stuff is delicious. And I don't get headache or hangover or sick when I drink it, which is awesome. Non-toxic wine is the way to go. That's why I try and drink only wine that's non-toxic, because I do love my wine. Okay, so what did you think of that video? Is it something that you can incorporate? I know it's tough if you've been keto to consider eating things like oatmeal, right? And yogurt, but Too Good yogurt is still like a really good, it's a really good kind of balance because it's still low in carb, right? And also, if you notice, it's not like I was adding sugar to my oatmeal. I added a little salt. I added some, what else? I added some blueberries, which is still low glycemic, right? And I added stevia, a few drops of stevia. So it's still things that, it's not like I'm saying, okay, I'm off keto, so now I'm going to like fill my plate with a bunch of sugar and white foods, right? No, I still stay away from those white foods. I stay away from those sugars, and I eat like fiber-filled carbs, things like oatmeal, things like fruit, you know, things that are still going to nourish my body and allow me to process the foods, right? So that's kind of what I focus on during this. So I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope it shows you how you can eat when you're not when you're taking your keto breaks, right? Because that's sometimes the issue with keto, with folks who are trying to do keto, right? They take keto breaks and they're like, let me go get all the drinks and let me go, you know, act a flying fool, right? I still drink. Like, I have my glass of Dry Farms wine. It's non-toxic, and it's no sugar and things like that, right? I still drink a ton of water. That's for me every day, right? So there's still things that I did in this process. Still didn't go all the way off the cliff, right? I wasn't pulling in ice cream and things like that. I was still eating things that kind of stuck along my my mission and the way that I eat, which is whole foods, right? I still tried to stay with things that worked well for the earth. So that's what I did, and I hope you enjoyed that. All right, so let me know in the comments if you ever take a keto break, or if you just do intermittent fasting and keto's not even your thing. If you do intermittent fasting, what are the things that you incorporate? All right, and go ahead and follow me, and we'll stay in touch. Let's stay connected. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to watch my mom's next video.
Oh, okay.